Today we'll be talking about the history of the Chicago Bulls, and we'll be going over their stats and their legends, including Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Derrick Rose, and Dennis Rodman. And we'll also be talking about how they're doing now. To start off with, here's a couple of statistics that the Bulls have done over their seasons. They became a franchise in 1966, and the Bulls have made the playoffs a total of 37 times. 14 of those times was, of course, with Michael Jordan, and they went to the playoffs another 8 times with Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler. They have won 187 games in the playoffs. The record in the playoffs being 187 to 162. The Bulls have a total of 13 Hall of Famers. Now let's go over some of their legends. To start off, we'll be going over the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had all-time stats. He averages 30.6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. He has played over 1,000 games, and over his whole career, he has over 32,000 points and over 5,000 assists and over 6,000 rebounds. Michael Jordan has won 6 total championships, that being the Bulls' only championships. And he was one of the best, if not the best, basketball player of all time. And not only he's the best basketball player of all time, he is also one of the biggest fashion influences. He has made over $150 million with Nike, which is mainly from his famous shoes, Jordans. But that was just last year. In total, he has made at least $1.5 billion since 1986. Now, for enough of Jordan, let's talk about a legend, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen has also been with Jordan throughout those championships. His stats has been over 18,000 points, over 1,000 assists, and over 1,000 rebounds. He was a big part of the franchise, and he was an incredible player. Another great player is Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was what the Bulls needed defensively. He was also our rebounder. He was the best rebounder in NBA history and one of the best defenders in NBA history. He averaged 13 rebounds a game his whole career, with almost 12,000 rebounds his whole career. He is one of the league's all-time best defenders. He has gotten over 6,000 points and has led the NBA in rebounds per game for a record 7 consecutive years and won 5 championships with the Bulls. He was an absolute blessing for our team. And now for the last all-star player legend for Chicago is Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose, he has been the youngest MVP in NBA history. He averaged almost 20 points with the Bulls before being traded. But he has been still a legend in Chicago, nevertheless, and the city still loves him. Now, to talk about how the Bulls are doing now. The Chicago Bulls have been on the struggle bus for the past couple seasons, and they have faced a lot of adversity, mainly because of injuries and also from a lot of coaching changes. But the Bulls have also been to the playoffs 2 years ago and was also number 1 seed in the East for a little bit until getting hurt. And the Bulls for the past 2 years have been in the play-in, sadly not reaching the playoffs, but they've still been to the play-in and won a game of the play-in both years. The Bulls, everyone still believes in Chicago, and this next season I think they're going to shake some heads and they're going to surprise a lot of people. This wraps up the history of the Chicago Bulls. And these are the stats, their all-time players, and how they're doing now.